welcome back to my YouTube channel. And so I'm going to share a verse with you guys that I think is super important, and I hope it helps you guys, inspires you guys, just helps you with anything you're going through right now. So this verse is one of my favorite verses. It's Romans chapter 9 verse 16, and I'm a big fan of King James and New King James. I just love the way it sounds, and it feels really powerful when I first read it. I'm going to read it from King James, and then I'm going to read a bunch of other versions so that you guys understand it. So the King James version, Romans chapter 9 verse 16. So that it is not of him that willeth or him that runneth, but God that showeth mercy. And from the New International Version, it does not therefore depend on human desire or effort, but on God's mercy. And the New Living Translation says, so it is God who decides to show mercy. We can neither choose it nor work for it. And the English Standard Version, which is actually a really good version I just discovered. So then it depends not on human will or extortion, but on God who shows mercy. So I hope you guys have an understanding of it from these different versions. So again, the verse says, it's not of him who runneth or he who willeth, but God that showeth mercy. So running, willing is talking about effort, putting in effort. So why I really like this verse, the first time I ever used this verse was at graduation. I was making a speech, and I dropped that verse at the end of the speech, and all the Nigerian parents were like, there was this resounding hum of like, yes, and the approval, and people just love the verse. So why I like it is because I realized that my life up until that point, a lot of things I had gotten, like I didn't deserve them. It wasn't because of all the effort I put in, it wasn't because of what I did, but it was literally God showing mercy, literally God listening to my prayers, literally just God coming through for me in areas where I shouldn't have had what I had. Like me being up on that stage, giving that speech, being valedictorian, like there were so many other people I felt were way smarter than me. Yes, I was hardworking in high school and I did a lot, but I felt like there were so many other people that could have had that position. But I had been praying about it, I had been telling God that that was something I really wanted ever since 6th grade. And I just felt that God came through and really showed His mercy there. There were people who had way high SAT scores and AP scores than me in my class, I remember. There were people who like just did so much more, so I just felt like it wasn't my work or my being NHS president or doing other stuff that warranted me getting that position. It was God showing mercy. So I just want people to know that you're in college right now, you're making efforts, you're like, making miles, doing things, people are president of different clubs, people are working hard, some people have like 4.0 GPAs, people are applying to grad school right now and doing so many different things, and I know that it might seem like it's your effort and your work and your hard work that gets you where you want to be, but it's really God's mercy upon people. God decides like what's going to play out, what's going to happen in your life, and that's why you have to seek Him. So while you're working hard, while you're doing things, while you're making miles, like remember that God shows mercy, that even in some situations when you don't deserve what you're necessarily going for, remember that God shows mercy, He loves us, He's our Father, so if we ask for things, we talk to Him about things, He's definitely going to come through for us. I feel like God has been coming through for me my entire life, and He's been showing mercy. I feel like I'm just a living testimony to this verse, because there's so many things I don't deserve, there's so many things that I've tried, and other people were way more qualified than I was, but then here I am, I have these things. I feel like God keeps just blessing me and coming through and showing His mercy. So I want you to realize that while you're in college, you might feel like you're working for the rest of your life, you're setting yourself up, but remember God shows mercy. So seek Him, pray to Him, ask Him to help you out, and He will help you out. Don't think that at the end of the day you're going to whatever you're doing is going to warrant what you're doing, because there are a lot of people who graduate from college and can't find jobs like once they get out. There are people who never went to college and now they're like millionaires or whatever. So at the same time, you just have to see the fact that life doesn't always play out the way you think it will, and just because you're putting in more effort doesn't mean life is going to reward you for those things. God is the one who sees, and He shows mercy onto people. So I hope you guys like this verse. It's Romans chapter 9 verse 16. It's not him who willeth or runneth, but God that showeth mercy. And you guys should check it out for yourself personally in your quiet time. And I hope you liked it. And if you want me to make more verse and memory verse day videos, let me know. So yeah.
Oh, come on, we're going to praise up in here today. We're going to